It's Jagger Klein here with another awesome video. Today I'm going to be telling you about fights and who I think would win and why. And it's going to be really fun. Before we get into this, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you when we start this. Guys, the first fight is Tiger versus Lion, and we're going to basically be going through like different things, and we're going to see who has the most points, and then we'll go at the fight right at the end. Okay, first thing we're going to be the Tiger versus Lion is going to be competing for is agility. Well, agility would have to go to the Tiger just because it has size and is better at it. And next is speed. Well, this goes to both of them because they actually both can run up to 50 miles per hour. Next is bite force. That would also have to go to Tiger. Camouflage also goes to Tiger, but let's hop into the fight. Okay, so I'm thinking the Tiger sees the lion. It's in an African bush. The lion is protecting its pride, and then the lion hears it and it goes over there to find the Tiger. And then the Tiger goes for the first move, it gives like a little warning bite, like just trying to tell the lion, you don't want to mess with me. So, and then the lion tries to bite the Tiger, but the Tiger runs out of the way quick enough, and then the Tiger bites the lion's neck, and the mane isn't enough to protect it, and the Tiger wins. Next is the Himalayan brown bear versus grizzly bear. I personally think the grizzly bear will win this one, but whatever you guys think, if you guys think the Himalayan brown bear will win, and if you think the grizzly bear will win, subscribe. So that seems pretty fair. I think that the grizzly bear is going to win because slightly bigger, little more aggressive, but still, Himalayan brown bears are just teensy bit smaller, not as many reported deaths as the grizzly, and is from the Himalayan mountains. And the grizzly bear has also that size. It has claws, literally like knives. It can just dig through, plus over 1,000 pounds per square inch in bite force. Okay, let's go and get into the fight. So, I'm thinking the grizzly bear charges at the Himalayan brown bear, and then the Himalayan brown bear stands up tall, slashing and roaring, trying to frighten the grizzly bear away. But the grizzly bear is too strong, and the Himalayan brown bear is sadly defeated. The grizzly bear stands on it roaring, just like that scene in Jurassic World where the T-Rex stands on the Carnotaurus roaring. So if you guys thought that fight was cool, wait for this next fight. Next is a fight people have been waiting for a long time, especially me. Great white shark versus saltwater crocodile. Okay, now you're probably thinking, okay, the great white shark has this, but I'm thinking, what if it's dirty water, like foggy coastal waters up on like the Australian banks, and then we'll say it's 10 foot deep, and then the saltwater crocodile does have size on this. Just remember that. The great white shark can do some damage, but we're saying it's around an average size great white, averaging around 13 feet to 16 feet, which saltwater crocodiles normally get to 18 to 20 feet long, so they definitely have size on this one. And size is what matters usually. usually. Because if it's an inland taipan versus great white shark, if the inland taipan bites the shark before it bites it, size doesn't matter. But, as I was saying, the great white shark comes over or the saltwater crocodile is resting under the banks while the shark is looking for a yummy seal to eat. And then the saltwater crocodile mistakes this for a big fish. And then the saltwater crocodile goes up with its jaws open, clamps down on the shark's stomach before the shark even gets a chance to bite it. And yeah, it's donezo for that shark. Saltwater crocodiles have the strongest bite force of any animal on the planet. So basically doesn't stand a chance. Next is Siberian tiger versus a pack of 2 hyenas. So this is honestly probably one of the most fair fights so far. The Siberian tiger 1000% has size on those little yippy dogs, but I think that the Siberian tiger might actually lose this fight because they are better hunters. Hyenas usually live in bigger packs than 2, but we're calling it 2 for this one. But I'm still going tiger. I wonder what you guys think will win. So I think tiger just because it bites harder, it is better at fighting, it has the the tiger has one of the strongest bite forces on the planet. And yeah, I just think that they don't really stand a chance against these. And the tiger is running at the hyenas. It bites one in the neck, trying to show it's fierce and that the other one shouldn't dare to even try. But it still goes after it. It goes for in multiple strikes, slashing and slashing. Eventually it hits it in the eyes, blinding it, and then it can get a good bite in. And that's why the tiger wins. Next is a hyena, another hyena, but it's only one, versus a jaguar. So jaguars are probably some of the best hunters out there. They don't need guns or knives to hunt, or even a bow. They use raw strength. They bite hard. They're terrifying. And let me give it to you, probably one of the scariest big cats out there. It kind of sounds like my name. Jaguar climb. But I think the jaguar will win just because of its skull-crushing bite. Even though the hyena is very strong, I still think it will win. But it is a decently fair fight. So the jaguar does have the strongest bite force of any big cat out there. A lot of people actually think it's tiger, but it's actually the jaguar. I've actually am lucky enough, and I actually was able to see a jaguar in person. Links in the description to my on my going to the San Diego Zoo. But now I'm going to tell you the fight. It's at the edge of a jungle. The jaguar is standing in a tree waiting for prey to pass by. Now, like a jaguar, they usually don't eat predators. They usually eat prey. So, pretty much these things can eat anything, but they usually will eat like mammals and like stuff that usually want to like attack them. But the jaguar wins. It pounces, it bites it in the neck or head, wherever you think it's the most fair. Jaguar wins. Guys, next is Komodo dragon versus a crocodile monitor. Crocodile monitors are the longest lizards on the planet. Komodo dragon is the biggest lizard on the planet. Komodo dragons can weigh up to 315 pounds, where crocodile monitors aren't quite as heavy. They're just very long. Growing up to 15 feet, the crocodile monitor is the longest lizard on the planet and one of the longest reptiles on the planet. The Komodo dragon is heavier and deadlier, though. It's jam-packed with venom. Crocodile monitors are not venomous, I don't think. But to the fight. It's a swampy mangrove area. The Komodo dragon is taking a dip in the water where the crocodile monitor comes running at it. It goes waterways. The fight goes to the water. And the crocodile monitor runs straight at it into the water, but the Komodo dragon gets a bite on its very, very long tail, probably like a, let's say, 7 to 8 foot long tail, and it bites it, sealing the deal where the Komodo dragon takes the day and wins. And this is another really cool fight, also a really fair one. Rhino versus hippo. The hippo has a stronger bite force, the third strongest bite force on the planet, and also just raw power. They also kill the most people of any animal in Africa. The hippo kills up to 200 people a year. No, it's over 200 people a year, and are highly deadly. The rhino, same thing. It has a really strong horn that easily could jab into the hippo's blubber and win. Surprisingly, the hippo is actually related to seals and walruses. Yeah, bet you didn't guess that. But now into the fight. The hippo sees the rhino, and the rhino runs at it. The hippo submerges under the water. The rhino goes to take a sip, and then the hippo roars and growls at it. And then the rhino flips its body and runs away, and then bites it in the rear end, on the leg. And that didn't go so well for the rhino. So I hope you guys had fun watching today's video. If you guys want me to maybe make like a book of 10 most fearsome animal fights, I will if this video gets up to like 50 likes. So like the video if you want that.